Duisburg in Germany. And it will be Yianni Sofokleous from Greece up against Senol Kiziltas from Turkey. The old rivals are going to get it on first up here in centre ring. Turkey versus Greece. Is there a more heated rivalry in all of European fight sport than when the Turks and the Greeks get into centre ring? The voice Michael Chevello with you, joined now by super promoter Tarak Solak. And Tarak, Sofokleous versus Kiziltas first up here tonight.
Yes, Michael, good evening to you and good evening to everybody that's watching tonight. Yianni Sofokleous, one of the best Greek fighters that's out there at the moment. He's very impressive. He's fought for us in Australia a few times. He's beaten the likes of Chris Johnson in Australia. I've seen him fight in Europe. I've seen him fight in Greece, in Kavala before, in Athens. A great young fighter, a strong boxing kind of a fighter, and I always get excited when I watch him.
And another man who does personify excitement, Senol Kiziltas, his opponent about to make his way out to centre ring. Fantastic ovation here in Duisburg, Germany. Of course, Tarak, there are a lot of Turkish people who do reside in Germany these days.
Yes, there is. I believe it's in the high. It's in probably about 3 million or maybe more. There is a lot of Greek people also living in Germany, which is good for us. But I think Turks are probably outnumbered the Greeks here tonight.
So fantastic ovation as young Senol Kiziltas makes his way to centre ring, goes over the top ropes. And a lot of intensity surrounding this first matchup of the night. Greece versus Turkey. The old rivals are about to get it on. Yianni Sofokleous out of the blue corner. Kiziltas will be out of the red corner. Very vocal crowd on hand. You can bet they'll bring the house down a little bit later in the night when Gurkan Ozkan faces off against Paul Adamic.
Senol Kiziltas fighting Yianni Sofokleous tonight is also a very exciting young Turkish fighter coming out of Vienna, Austria, with a Turkish background. I've seen him fight before in Banja Luka,
Bosnia-Herzegovina.
That's right, okay. A Serbian town in Bosnia where I've seen him fight before, and he was very impressive. He was a lot younger there that time. Then I've seen him fight in many other shows, and I thought it's time to pull him into our camp, and he's exciting to watch. And I tell you what, I'm pretty excited on this fight.
Okay, it is A1 rules. 3 rounds of action. In the case of a draw, we will go a maximum of 2 extension rounds. In the case of a further draw, after a maximum possible 5 rounds, the centre referee will decide our winner. It'll be Senol Kiziltas out of the red corner in the camouflage trunks against Greece's Yianni Sofokleous out of the blue corner and wearing the blue and white Greek colours.
I think the winner out of this fight will definitely be one of the favourites tonight to go all the way in the tournament.
Here we go, first round set for 3. Both men in orthodox stance. We'll see if they feel each other out or will they get straight into the action. Nice inside thigh kick there from Sofokleous. Kiziltas with some power in his hands. 2 very well built middleweight fighters here in centre ring.
Just a little information on Yianni Sofokleous. He is trained by the great Michael Zambidis, his trainer Nasos, and I believe they do a lot of sparring with Mike, so I'm pretty sure we're going to see some great action from both these guys here tonight.
Inside thigh kick from Yiannis, doing well off that lead leg at the moment. Left hook outside thigh kick, doubles up on it. Nice work from Senol Kiziltas. Early chance go up for the Turk Kiziltas here. Great crowd on hand in Duisburg, Germany. And just a sweeping leg kick there from Kiziltas. Both men just using the first round to see what each other has to offer here. This is a tournament fight. It's about the winning, and also in the back of both fighters' minds will be about self-preservation. You don't want to get banged up too early here in the quarterfinals, as you need to win 3 fights in the one night to be crowned the A1 World Combat Cup champion, Germany. Overhand right there from Yiannis. Already a little bit of reddening on the bridge of the nose of the Greek fighter Yiannis in the blue trunks, courtesy of that nice jab of Senol Kiziltas. Rib kick from Kiziltas, front kick off the rope, spins off clockwise. Inside thigh kick from Yiannis. Been his best weapon so far to that lead leg of Kiziltas. Body shot, dropping off the left hand, spinning hook kick there from Kiziltas. Didn't quite find the mark. Checks the inside or the outside thigh kick. So good leg work here in the first round from these two young fighters. Body shots and a clipping hook to the head there from Yiannis. Very clean first round here, Tarek.
Yes, like I said, both these guys are very impressive. A good high kick from Senol Kiziltas there. I think definitely one of these guys that wins this fight will be going all the way, and he will be one of the favourites in this tournament tonight. However, there are a couple other great fighters that's coming up. Then Samir, there's Tyrone Spong, also a very, very hot up-and-coming fighter, very young, 21-year-old up-and-coming fighter. So I think we've got some good fights in hand to watch tonight, Michael.
So into the first round, we go to the towels. Nothing really separating them after one. The winner of this one, of course, will face either Hans Vladi of Germany or Prince Amir of Iran, who will fight in quarterfinal number 2. Here's looking at how it went down in the first round. It was Yianni Sofokleous using a lot of the inside thigh kicks to the lead leg of Senol Kiziltas. And Kiziltas just dipping his toes in the water and seeing what the Greek fighter has to offer.
I think Yianni's got the upper hand a little bit here with the boxing department, and Senol's got the upper hand with the kicking department from what I noticed. As you can see, Senol dropped Yianni twice with low kicks, and Yianni threw some good combination punches to the head and the body, and one was impressive for the boxing, one was impressive for the kicking.
So the Psycho Muay Thai team goes to work in the corner of Yianni Sofokleous. We're about to get underway. Second round of 3 A1 rules to apply. And after the first round, you'd probably give it even, if not maybe slightly in favour of Yiannis, but really nothing much separating these two men. Here we go, second round of 3. Winner will advance to semi-final number 1. There's that inside thigh kick again from Yiannis. High right round kick. Outside thigh kick from Kiziltas. He's got to start checking those inside thigh kicks to the lead leg. You can already see some reddening there, just above the left knee of the Turkish fighter. Digs into the liver section, outside thigh kick. Nice combination from Kiziltas. Another inside thigh kick. Lead leg just being nicely reddened here by the Greek fighter. Kiziltas biding his time. He's not an over-anxious fighter. Chooses his shots very carefully. Good shot there of the swelling, just that inside lead thigh. We'll need plenty of icing down between rounds as Kiziltas digs away to that right rib cage again, Tarek.
Yeah, I like the way Kiziltas throws those combinations with his punch, then follow back with a kick and come back with a punch. He's just done another small combination there. I think Yianni should maybe mix it up a little bit more after those punches to throw some kicks where he's probably missing out on. And he's not completing his kickboxing. He's just more sort of like throwing punches, or if he's throwing a kick, he's throwing a kick and not following up with the punches, as we just saw again, where Senol just threw a punch and a kick. Again, a punch and a kick. So he's making himself look more of a complete kickboxer, Senol, comparing to Yianni.
So Kiziltas really putting the exclamation mark on these combinations here in the second round. Jumping knee, of course, the Muay Thai clinch behind the head is not permitted under A1 rules, but step-up knees are allowed. So are flying knees as Kiziltas tries to get one off of his own. Both men back in centre ring. Couple of shots to the breadbasket. Nice slapping hook there off the left hand from Yianni Sofokleous. Straight right hand up the centre corridor. Couldn't get through cleanly for him. Rib kick from the Greek fighter. That one was caught on the forearms by Yiannis. Solid uppercut. Kiziltas walks through it though. And every time the Turkish fighter lands, this crowd rallies for Senol Kiziltas. Wild swinging right hand, almost took out the corner post with that one. Uppercut, not enough mustard behind it. Kiziltas returns the favour. Gets inside of the round kick, goes to the body, tries to clip the head. This is nice combination work now from Senol Kiziltas. Slapping left hook, goes to the body. Referee moves in, just a caution, no clinching. And end of the second round. I like it for the Turk there, Tarek. Senol Kiziltas.
Same here. I think Senol's got the upper hand on this round, probably because he's thrown more combinations and fighting as more of a kickboxer compared to Yianni fighting more as either a boxer or a kicker at times. So I would have to go with Senol in the second round too, Michael.
One more round to go. How are you scoring it wherever you're watching, folks? It's the A1 World Combat Cup Championship from Germany. Quarter-final number 1. Here's how the second round went down. Kiziltas getting to the inside. A little bit of distance for the high right round kick. Keeps taking those inside thigh kicks. Could pose a problem later in the tournament if Kiziltas progresses here. He needs to start checking those kicks or taking the lead leg out of contention. But as Tarek said, the more fluent combination work definitely from Senol Kiziltas, the Turkish fighter in the camouflage, whereas Yiannis, the Greek fighter, relying a little bit too much on his boxing work.
I was watching a fight with one of the all-time greats, Peter Arts, many years ago in Switzerland when Andy Hug was fighting, like Andy Hug. And Peter was telling me, Tarek, you know, what's the most important technique in kickboxing? I said, what? He goes, left, right, and a kick at the end, or left, right, left hook, and come back with a low kick at the end, or a high kick, whatever. And that's how simple kickboxing is, if you can do it. But sometimes these simple things are very hard to do in there when you've got an opponent that's coming at you.
It is that basic bread and butter technique. In the game we see Kiziltas just trying to open up with that jab outside thigh kick. He does it so well.
Senol gets his first warning now.
So both men squared off in centre ring. Final round here of quarter-final number 1. We've got Kiziltas only slightly ahead, although it looks like Yiannis is starting to pick up the work rate. Has to be careful because one more caution for clinching behind the back of the head and he could receive a point deduction. Body shots and again the outside leg kick at the end of every boxing combination that Kiziltas throws. And as Tarek said, those will be very impressive for our ringside judges. Tipping body shot, left hook, outside thigh kick again. He's got more combinations in the McDonald's menu, has Senol Kiziltas. Wild overhand right there from Yiannis. Kiziltas again, punch and kick, punch and kick. It's basic stuff, but it is effective. And now Kiziltas is backing up the Greek fighter. This is good work here in the third round. A young fighter with a lot of potential, Senol Kiziltas. Outside thigh kick from Yiannis. Kiziltas goes high. Popping jab. Oh, spinning hook kick. The heel, the hardest bone in the body, trying to connect with the soft temple of the opponent's head. And he almost executed it for a knockdown there, did Kiziltas. The Turk looking strong here in the third round, Tarek.
Yes, he is. I think he's up from the last round and probably slightly up on this round, unless Yianni comes back. Oh, Yianni's got a big cut there, Michael.
So
he's got a dash over his right eyebrow. Unless Yianni comes with a good, impressive finish, this fight might go in the way of Senol.
that cut is in a dangerous place over the right eye of Yianni Sofokleous. It could drip down just inside the nose into the tear duct area. Luckily for him, this fight is in the final stages. Referee might take a quick look. No, he allows it to go on. Uppercut there from Kiziltas. Yiannis is digging deep now, but still Kiziltas just connecting with the hands and legs.
Oh, good left hook by Yianni. Senol comes up with his own combination.
Jumping knee from Yiannis. Nice uppercut through the guard. Body shot there from Kiziltas. The Greek fighter is trying his hardest. And there we have it, end of the third and final round. We will go to the judges to decide. Tarek, your thoughts?
I think Senol probably just stole that fight, Michael.
I'll have to agree, especially a strong second round from Senol Kiziltas. The first one was probably even. Strong second one to the Turkish fighter. Edged it in the third. And he should get the nod here and move in to semi-final number one. Though you feel that an extension round may not be out of the question if the judges find the scoring hard here. Spinning hook kick, taekwondo style there from Senol Kiziltas. Body rip from Yianni Sofokleous. Just couldn't get that sweet shot he wanted to the liver or the floating ribs that he was after.
Yianni Sofokleous is from Kavala in Greece, Michael, and I tell you what, I got a few friends there and I'd like to say hello to them if they can hear me out here, or if their relatives are in Australia watching this right now. I just want to make a comment that the best seafood I ever had in my life was in Kavala. The best by far. And I tell you, sometimes I actually remember and I just feel like flying back there just for a seafood dish.
I'll hop on a plane and join you in that one as we wait for the official decision here. And will the judges see it the way of Kiziltas or Yianni Sofokleous to go through to semi-final number one? Both men confident. And there you have it. The red corner, Senol Kiziltas has done it. He moves through to semi-final number one, and he will take on the winner of quarterfinal number two, Prince Emir, or German fighter Hans Vladi. So jubilation in the corner of Kiziltas. And folks, stay with us because quarterfinal number two, our old favourite Prince Emir takes on the German Hans Vladi.